what I enjoy most about my life now is my time. If we hadn't, one of the things that we developed because of the for rent method and because of this stuff was automation in our business. Without the automation that came out of Joe's program, I would be tied and working every second of every day because we'd be that busy. When you're bringing in 30 and 40 buyers a day, if you're not automated, you're sunk. And so, the next level, what came out of, so everything, I guess the point is everything kind of comes in increments. When we started, that business was absolutely incredible. When we developed the for rent method, that changed everything. But with that change came all this necessity that we had too. And that there was a necessity for making the business on autopilot and developing tools to be able to manage that business. Because again, one of the things that Joe and I really covet is time. That's really, I think, the most important, thing. Money's great, but it's lifestyle, getting to spend the time with our families and getting to enjoy our lives. And so what came out of that was all this incredible automation. The emailing systems that we have, that we put together, the voicemailing systems that we put together allow us to be able to do 15 deals in a weekend and sell 10 properties a month and still have time to deal with and have fun with your life and your family. I mean, that's really, because that's the point. What good is it if you get so busy that you can't enjoy your time? So the other incredible part about being with the group was what evolved out of that was all this automation. And the automation allowed us to really make the business run and hum and do extraordinarily well and still give us the freedom for the time that we wanted. And it allowed us, that's what I like most about our group, is that we decide how we want to live our life and we decide how we want to do business. And then we figure out ways to make it work that way. And that's what the best thing out of Joe Crump and the mentoring program is. We decide how we want to live our lives, and then we make our business work for us, which is entirely different than most other businesses or things or other ways of investing, because most of the time that's dictating, what you're doing. And what we get to do by all of the automation that we do, the auto emailers, the scripts, the voicemail blasters, and all the things that we figured out to automate the business that we have, is that it gives us the time. And nothing's better than that. I started with my one house, and then we went on from there. Now on my website, 4 or 5 years later, now on my website, I've got, I think when I left for this weekend, I had 49 houses on my website. So, life's changed a little bit, obviously. And so to do that kind of volume, again, we had to have, one of the things that we had to do was automate our systems. And we had to be able to market cheaply and effectively and do that as good as possible. The thing that it becomes most important, and the thing that I harp on all the time to my students, to the team, is that is buyers. Bringing buyers in and keeping them in the system and keeping them involved and keeping houses for them becomes the most important thing ever. So, again, I started a couple years ago with one house and a couple of buyers. My website now has 49 houses. I've got a couple thousand buyers. And the automation allows me to keep those buyers in the system and keep pushing those houses in front of them and keep getting back to them. And all of my buyers feel a connection to me because of that. And I'm able to do that and not pull my hair out, you know, trying to get to them all the time. So my business has grown to, again, I've got a couple thousand buyers who want to do rent-to-owns in my area alone. That's not even including the other. That's just my own personal stuff. That's not, you know, my, you know, the Michigan business or the other people coming on. So, and that makes it, you know, that makes it able for me to be able to do 49 houses and keep that kind of volume up. That having 2,000 buyers gives me the ability to get houses from builders. Having 2,000 buyers on my list gets me business from real estate agents and business from all kinds of different places that, I mean, completely new territory for investors, places that nobody's ever gone before because of, you know, generating that list of buyers. Having the couple thousand buyers allows me to do a whole bunch of really interesting stuff. The most exciting thing about this process for me has, God, there's so many things. Mostly my freedom has been the most important thing. And when I mean freedom, I mean my time, financial freedom, freedom of my time, freedom with my family. All of that stuff is the best stuff that's come out of all this. I really enjoy most of the aspects of doing this. I get to help a lot of different people when I do this. I get to help sellers, I get to help buyers. But what I really enjoy on the most selfish level, I guess, is that I have the financial freedom and the time freedom. Not only, I mean, a lot of people get financial freedom and are constrained and are, you know, tied to a job that they have to go and get in their car every day. I get to spend a lot of time with my family, which is the most important thing to me. I mean, I've got two little kids. I've got a 9-year-old and an 8-year-old, and the best thing in the world is that my wife and I and my kids get to spend all the time together in the world that we want. And I'm able to do that in a business that I'm proud of doing, that I enjoy doing, and that helps people. And that is the best thing in the world. One of the things that I'm most proud of doing is being a team leader. I've been a team leader for many years now, and it's one of the things as somebody who helps students, as a teacher, that I'm most proud of. Once a week, with Joe's mentor students, I do a phone call once a week. I do mine on Thursday nights. Goes for 2 hours, by the way, usually. And the people on my team get together on a phone call once a week, and we talk about the deals going on. And that, I think, is made, the reason I'm so proud of it is because I think it makes such a big deal, and it really changes the lives of the, you know, investor students that we have, because there's somebody that they can go to every week. You know, they have access to Joe, you know, every month. Being on the team, not only do they have access to me, but they have access to the rest of the students. So we all get to talk about what's going on, what's working, and how to help everybody. So I learn, even though I'm the team leader, I learn volumes by doing it because I know what's working in California and I know what's working in Michigan. And so it gives me this incredible insight. And it also gives me the ability to help those same people, or the people who are in Texas, or the people who are in Michigan. It allows me to get them up and running. And the people that get on the phone calls, and the people that get on the team, and the people who do that, and the people who get in and stay involved, they all do well. And so I'm most proud of that. I'm proud that I'm able to give my time to those people.